In this video, we will discuss how to handle penalties in LoanAssistant. This includes payment, waiving, and applying fees. The penalties are established on the Penalty tab of the Loan Settings screen. First, open LoanAssistant and click Action, New, and then Loan. Create the loan as required. When you get to the Penalties tab, you will see a drop-down menu. Under the Processing drop-down menu circled in red, you will have two options. Under the Separate Charge option, the penalties are accumulated until paid in full with an additionally paid amount. The other option is Add to Principal. Under this option, the penalties, when applied, are automatically added to the principal balance of the loan. The borrower won't need to make a separate payment. For example, let's say the late charge is $25. If the borrower is late to pay a loan with $1,000 principal balance, the $25 is added to the principal, and the next month interest will be collected from $1,025. This allows the lender to maximize profit and simplify the collection procedure. Next, choose the specifics of each penalty. There are three types of late penalties: fixed amount, fixed percent applied to a periodic loan payment, and fixed percent applied to the loan outstanding balance. Do not forget to set a grace period after the due date, within which the late penalty is not charged. The prepayment penalty is calculated as either an interest accrued for a specific number of days on the prepaid amount, or a fixed percentage applied to such prepaid amount. At the time of posting a payment, you have the option to waive the prepayment penalty. Otherwise, it will be taken out of the prepayment amount. The insufficient fund penalty is always a fixed dollar amount. This penalty is charged if the borrower's bank account does not have the sufficient balance to cover the payment. In this case, the originally posted transaction must be reversed and the user is given the choice of applying the penalty. After the loan is created, you and the borrower will make payments as per the agreement that you have made. Let's jump forward a few months. In this example, our borrower has made a late payment. Late payments are not the only type of penalties you will come across in LoanAssistant. As I said before, there are also insufficient fund penalties and prepayment penalties. Choose your borrower from the drop-down menu. After you've done this, click the Penalties and Fees button. If your borrower has outstanding fees attached to their loan, the Outstanding Charges button will be red, like you see here. Click this button and you will be taken to a new screen. On the new screen, you will see all of the outstanding charges that need to be dealt with. On the left, you can see the name of the loan, the date in which the payment was late, and how much money is owed for this late payment. On the right, you will see the options Apply, Waive, and Pay. You will also see that LoanAssistant categorizes the penalty into the Late Penalty section. Because this loan was set up using the Separate Charge option, we have the option to apply the penalty, waive it, or pay the payment when the penalty payment is received. If the loan was set up using the Add to Principal option, you would only have the option to apply or waive the fee. To choose one of these options, simply click the empty checkbox underneath the option you want to do. In this example, you can see that we are choosing to waive the late fee. Click the OK button and you will have successfully dealt with the outstanding charges. If you look at the Outstanding Charges button, you will notice that it is now green. This means that all of the outstanding charges that were there previously have been successfully and completely dealt with. Click Save and you are finished dealing with the penalties associated with this loan. The penalties can also be managed on the payment screen. If the payment date is beyond the grace period, the red box will appear on the penalty button. Enter the penalty screen and make a decision of applying, waiving, or paying penalties. After returning to the payment screen by clicking OK, you will see in the transaction grid the entry of posting the penalties. The penalties are posted as a separate transaction. Make sure that the amount is enough to cover both the accrued interest and the penalties.